Hello, welcome to Tantra Tuesday. It has been a long time since I have done one of these. I wanted to do something unscripted before I put out some more scripted topics around meditation, specifically Tantra. My name is Debra Wilder. If you haven't been here before, I've been teaching Tantra and all types of meditation, all types of mindfulness practices since before 2010, traveling and getting training in India, and many trainings since then, and most recently becoming a board certified sexologist to have a more well-rounded way of coaching and making online courses. So I have some videos coming up around fun topics such as dating, relationships, and attracting a Tantra person to do partner practices with. This is what I get the most emails and private coaching around, probably, even though I specialize and my business is solo tantra. Solotantra.com has been my website since 2013. I believe and know we have to have a foundation in solo practices. But on with the fun stuff. Before someone can get into dating and finding that partner, what's funny is I most often get people that are not practicing at all themselves. So I'm trying to get them practicing by beginning different meditation practices and other Tantra practices, or finding out if Tantra is right for them and maybe you want to do Taoist practices or slow sex, things that popped up or didn't pop up when you searched for Tantra. So finding out what it is they actually should make their path first. And one of the biggest holdups I've found is people have actually been trying to learn Tantra for years, but have been only reading through books. Have never done a single practice or almost no practices ever, just strictly reading those books. And what it reminds me of is trying to learn rock climbing from books and YouTube videos without ever going out to the crag, to the cliffs, rock climbing myself. We can't understand how exactly the moves work with our body, our psyche, our spirit, until we go out rock climbing outside or in a bouldering gym. And I can't read books on rock climbing for years without actually going out there and doing it. I haven't started rock climbing, right? That may seem confusing because Tantra is a something philosophical that we can talk about, and very much like a religion. But rock climbing is similar in that in rock climbing, it's very much after the beginning phase, it's about interconnectedness to ourself and even divinity. But primarily it's the interconnection to ourself. Getting past fear to a place of mindfulness, lack of fear is the goal. So people see these physical moves in rock climbing, but they don't see what's going on in someone's mind and what it takes to really practice that. So that's how I kind of think about that. It doesn't make sense to just be reading about Tantra but not doing it. So one of the setbacks in not finding a way to practice from just reading these books is that people here, they have to find an authentic teacher or authentic lineage, which is true, but unfortunately it's also not true these days. That has become a marketing term, and the people that I see anyway, maybe not all of them, but the people I see that use the word now, authentic Tantra, the most are the most inauthentic. Strictly 95% about just sex, and not even super connected sex. And I won't get into that. I will get into that more in my dating relationship videos. And even outside of Tantra to Kundalini Yoga, which is a type of Tantric yoga, and the 3HO, or some would say the cult Kundalini Yoga, that pushes being this authentic lineage as well. It's another one using this is authentic. This is our authentic Tantra yoga. They specialize in building a foundation alone to then do practices with a partner, Tantra yoga practices. And that's what I see in the non-yoga Tantra world as well. People using this, and it started off as good, but unfortunately there's so many new Tantra schools out there that they push their students to use the word authentic, that the students then believe they're being authentic. And I've taken some of those trainings myself, or workshops myself, and it's a matter of discernment and education to decide whether someone or something is authentic, and also whether it matters to our own self. We can do something that is fun and non-harmful, just for a unique experience, just knowing not to make it our life or career or religion. That is up to you whether you want to follow the path of Tantra, making it all aspects of your life, or you want to just attend workshops and get deeper within yourself and add in practices. I'm not going to say what is right. I just want to let go of the word authentic teacher and chasing an authentic teacher, because it's holding so many people back by finding actual good lineages and teachers and courses out there. The fear of finding a bad teacher is what sticks some people into just reading the books. And there are few good books out there, so make sure that you are fully reading them and doing the practices that are in the books. And then if that teacher has a workshop retreat that sounds really great to you, then go and attend one of those in person with a discerning eye. We do not have to follow people these days like they are a cult leader or preacher of a Tantra cult, right? If you're looking to date or attract a partner to practice partner Tantra practices, first have your own practice so that you can draw in someone truly interested. And I will tell my clients this: if you are not practicing yourself, why would someone want to practice Tantra that is already practicing it? They're going to want to practice Tantra with someone that is doing it already for them own self and has experience. You have to be doing it yourself. So why? I mean, I've seen this at group workshops. People show up thinking they can find a single person in there to be their partner and practice together with no type of practice before. Does that make sense? And I'll have to, like, some people like truly dive into this and they still won't understand it, and I'll have to let them know that Tantra is not right for them. They want something else. And sometimes, I'm doing a video on this, but sometimes that is a more narcissistic way of being. They want someone to worship them, and people sometimes are drawn to Tantra for the idolization, being put on a pedestal, being treated as a god or goddess, the best lover in the whole world for their partner, and they don't want the connection, the higher connection to divinity, their partner, their own self. It's strictly being worshipped, having that eye contact worship. So just because someone says they're interested in Tantra doesn't mean um, they understand what that means, or they can be using it in an unauthentic way. And I use narcissistic not in the like new trendy term of being an ego self that everyone can have in some way, but actual personality disorder that can be drawn to Tantra. I've heard from other teachers, coaches, my experience, mental health counselors. It's people learning that they can get their worship through finding a Tantra partner. And we all are all drawn to Tantra to experience that with someone else, being treated or seen as a god, goddess in that moment. It is when it's from an unhealthy perspective, desire of not seeing the other person in that way beyond them having so many orgasms or energetic healing that no one else can provide in that manner. Okay, so enough about that negative topic. Just know that if you're trying to date or find a relationship or get your partner now to practice, is that you first must be doing it yourself. And even myself, after all these years, I really have to look at am I practicing the correct things? Have I gotten stagnant? Am I learning new things? Am I incorporating all aspects? What am I attracting into my life or blocking from my life? And actually had a conversation around that with my acupuncture doctor yesterday, reminding me that I have a strong conscious attraction manifesting, and I have to be really careful of what I think and say, or I can manifest what I do not want in my life. And that goes into our thinking, words, and actions. That is all I had for Tantra Tuesday. So, why is it that you want to attract a new partner or partner to do these Tantra practices, or that you don't, that you just want to head to doing a regular slow sex or Taoist sexual practices? And are you doing something around any of these while you are solo or with your current partner who's not wanting to do them? Are you who will attract who you want? I hope this conversation sparked some ideas, some thoughts, ideas to go after, some philosophical ideas to bat around for yourself, maybe trying some rock climbing to understand the connectedness there, letting go of fear, finding what's going to be working right for you or not working right for you. So thanks for watching.